At the beginning of the film, it is told that on a rainy night, a woman named Jennifer Williams is introduced. She is the wife of Russell Williams and works at a company. She is fleeing from an unknown pursuer driving a white pickup truck. It is unclear what exactly happened to Jennifer and why she is suddenly being chased by this person. While escaping, suddenly a car drives towards her and hits her, causing her to pass out. The accident leaves Jennifer unconscious and suffering from a brain hemorrhage. The brain hemorrhage causes Jennifer to suffer from amnesia, unable to remember anything about the events of the previous night or her past life. Jennifer is also in a coma for several days before regaining consciousness. A man named Russell Williams comes to visit Jennifer and sits by her bedside. Russell introduces himself and says he is her husband. But Jennifer doesn't know that he is her husband and doesn't know her own name or identity. Russell tells her that her name is Jennifer. Russell also explains what happened to her that led to her being hospitalized. To help her regain her memory, Russell shows her photos of the two of them during happy times, from their time together to their wedding photos. Jennifer asks where her parents are, and Russell tells her that her parents died in a fire 2 years ago. Russell also says that Jennifer had quit her job. After the accident, a detective named Frank Page immediately investigates the cause of the accident. Frank interrogates the driver of the car and asks if he saw anyone other than Jennifer. The driver says he only saw a white pickup truck at the scene. From this information, Frank learns who owns the white pickup truck. After being hospitalized for several days, Jennifer is able to be discharged, using a wheelchair and walking with a cane because her legs are still not fully healed. Russell takes her to their secluded house in the mountains. At home, Russell tries to show her all the memories in their home and what activities they used to do there. Russell makes an effort to help Jennifer recall all the memories with him. But while at home, Jennifer is haunted by flashes of bad memories and the events of the previous night, making her uneasy. With these thoughts, she wakes up one night and sees Russell burying something behind their house. Jennifer becomes suspicious of Russell's behavior. She tries to take a photo album and looks at their photos, noticing something strange because one of the photos shows Russell's reflection in the mirror, not matching his appearance. From there, she begins to investigate who Russell really is. Jennifer becomes uncomfortable with Russell's strange behavior because he always locks the house every time he goes out. Jennifer starts to search for Russell's important belongings and finds his wallet in his jacket. In the wallet, she finds her driving license and also learns that her full name is Jennifer Allen. She then uses her name to unlock Russell's laptop password and finally succeeds. In the laptop, she finds photos of herself with another man. She feels that this man is her real husband because there are also wedding photos of them together. Jennifer finally realizes that Russell has not been her real husband all along. She also notices that most of the photos in the house are just edited, replacing the real Russell's face with the fake Russell's face to make it look convincing that he is her real husband. Jennifer then learns that the man who has been posing as Russell is actually Ryan Garrity, a man with a temperamental and highly emotional nature. He was Jennifer's co-worker but was fired from the company 2 months ago due to his dangerous behavior. Detective Frank Page also finds evidence that the owner of the white pickup truck is Ryan, after reviewing CCTV footage at the hospital where Jennifer was previously treated. He also manages to find the real address of Jennifer's parents. There, he finds the bodies of Jennifer's parents that have already begun to decompose. Frank suspects that the murderer of Jennifer's parents is Ryan himself. Knowing that the man with Jennifer now is a psychopath, Frank fears for Jennifer's safety. From there, Frank quickly tracks down the address and rushes to the house. Jennifer is currently in danger and decides to escape from the house. Outside, Jennifer tries to find a cell phone signal to call for help, but the phone given by Ryan is a broken phone that cannot be used for communication. As she tries to escape, Ryan is already behind her and hits Jennifer's head with a rock, knocking her out. Ryan takes her to the bedroom and ties her to the bed. While Ryan goes out to get supplies, Jennifer manages to free herself from the restraints on her feet and finally succeeds. She immediately heads to the garage and gets into the car. Jennifer almost escapes, but suddenly Ryan returns to the garage. However, he does not realize that Jennifer is in the car. Then Ryan opens the back trunk of the car and finds the body of the real Russell, who was previously killed along with Jennifer's parents and placed in the car's trunk. Because Jennifer feels she can't escape from the house, She chooses to return to her room and puts her feet back in the restraints. Ryan comes to her room and checks on Jennifer, then uncovers the blanket covering her feet. Suddenly the doorbell rings, and it turns out to be Detective Frank, who has found evidence and asks Ryan to open the house gate. While Ryan is opening the gate, Jennifer escapes from her room and asks Detective Frank for help. However, Detective Frank is hit by Ryan from behind, knocking him unconscious. Jennifer is also recaptured by Ryan and threatened with having her injured right leg broken. Jennifer begs Ryan not to break her leg and agrees to do whatever he wants. After that, Ryan takes Jennifer to her room and ties her up again, while Frank is placed by Ryan in the refrigerator. In the room, Ryan reveals what happened after Jennifer and her husband Russell. He had actually known Jennifer for a long time and had been trying to get close to her for years, but Russell managed to win Jennifer over and marry her. From there, Ryan started planning to kill Russell and Jennifer along with Jennifer's parents. However, fate intervened, and Jennifer survived, with Ryan trying to take advantage of this by building a life with Jennifer while she had amnesia. Listening to Ryan's explanation, Jennifer cries even more with her current situation: live with the murderer of her husband and parents. Jennifer then asks Ryan to get her a drink so she can free herself from the restraints by burning the rope with a lighter taken from Ryan. After Jennifer frees herself, she hits Ryan until he passes out and locks him in the room. Jennifer manages to escape to the forest, but Ryan wakes up, breaks down the door, and successfully chases Jennifer. Jennifer is recaptured by Ryan. Out of anger, Ryan decides to end Jennifer's life by shooting her in the head. But fortunately, Detective Frank arrives just in time after freeing himself and attacks Ryan, who is trying to shoot Jennifer. While Frank is fighting with Ryan, Jennifer grabs the gun that was dropped and shoots Ryan, killing him. 3 months later, in the final scene, Detective Frank plans to move from his old house to his new house to spend the rest of his life playing golf and dating. He also meets Jennifer, who is also planning to move. Frank then gives Jennifer a letter from Russell, found at their workplace, containing happy memories and expressions of love from Russell. And the film ends. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, because by subscribing you have supported me to make better videos. See you in the next video.